Let's go to Jack Jacobs right now. Colonel Jacobs, a remarkable military operation last night. What can you tell us about it?
Well, I had plenty of time to plan for it. The information is that we got the original information about the possibility that this was an Obama, pardon that, this is an Osama bin Laden location back in August. So we had plenty of time to map it out, check it out, get the intelligence, and to plan for the attack, plan for possibilities, plan for withdrawal. The more time you have an opportunity to plan for it, the better it'll run, the more backup plans you can have. And there was a very small number of people who were involved in participating in this exercise, a remarkably small number of people who were involved in participating in this exercise. Indeed, there was a helicopter, an MH-53J, that was used for this operation that had mechanical difficulties, had a crash land, and was destroyed by our commandos so that it wouldn't fall into anybody's hands. And all the people who were involved in it went back on a single aircraft.
It is remarkable. And you look at the compound there, the massive compound.
I tell you something. You wonder how this could possibly be put together, and nobody in Pakistan knew that it was being put together there. It just defies belief.
It certainly does. We've been listening. NBC News has been listening to, and here we're looking at images of the compound right now. But Senator Schumer, we have been listening at NBC to reaction across the Arab world from Arab media. Remarkably muted. Detailing the facts of what happened. No condemnation. In fact, an awful lot of praise. Only a few radical Islamist outputs offering any criticism at all. This is a former spiritual leader who lost his following over 10 bloody years, where he killed more Muslims than Americans.
Yep. Interesting what you say about the media world. At about midnight, my press guy got a call from Al Jazeera, would I like to go on? Well, they've never asked me to go on before. So maybe that says something. I didn't go. But, yeah, look, this is a major change in the way the world thinks. And this idea that the West and our ideas of freedom and democracy are gone, and guys like bin Laden can take them out. That's been a dagger's been put through that heart, figuratively, I guess, speaking. And yeah, we still have to fight this war on terrorism. He's affected his mind. But let me just say another thing here. We are so good. This was not just luck. We are so good at monitoring what's happening. This morning I talked to some leaders in Homeland Security and the FBI about whether there's any more chatter on the wires about increased terrorist threats and stuff like that. They hadn't seen any, but the odds are damn good that if there were something, they would find it. And this big house you talked about, what is one of the things that alerted our folks to it? No internet connection, no electronic connection in $1 million house. Why? They knew they couldn't talk electronically. They had to have these couriers, and of course this courier finally gave it away. But that slows them down dramatically.
It does.
It's like the old days of smoke signals or people running Pony Express or something.
It reminds me of what Thomas Friedman wrote about right after the attacks. And he said Americans need to fight back, and they can fight back by going out to football games on Friday nights, going to the theater, and understanding, and Friedman wrote this a decade ago, that every night for the rest of his life, Osama bin Laden will know that he is a hunted man who eventually will be killed.
We can feel good about this. You know, 9/12, you may not remember this, I called on Americans to wear the flag, and in memory of those I knew who were lost and all the others, I put this flag on. I've worn it every day since. And boy, do I feel proud to wear it today.
Chuck Schumer, thank you so much.
Senator, thanks very much for coming in.
We greatly appreciate it.